We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. They haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And today we honor the one and only Martin Luther King Jr., a man who stood for the peace, unity, and equality of all people. It's a great day, Shaq.
That man gave his life for what he believed in. We are forever indebted.
Well, the progress that he made, truly he led by example. He lived his life a way that we could emulate. Instead of talking about it, he was being a
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Fox is out there with Steve Adams. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Fournier. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Now here's McCollum. Fox a screen on Oladipo. McCollum with the ball to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. We're about 1 minute into the first. On defense, Denver. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
And so here's Denver. After the Magic pick up 2, here's Fox. The shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And it's Fox with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Gallinari. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. From 13 feet, it goes down. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Houdini coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And it's Gordon missing.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And they take the lead. Moutier's got his first 2 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Houdini. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Gallinari. And Denver again with the bucket. Here's Houdini. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Houdini. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
They get a hand on it. Outside Gordon. Here's Oladipo. And it's blocked by Adams. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. Just 3 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail. Now, Moutier. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Houdini. It's stolen by Moutier. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. It's blocked by Gordon. He's all alone. Here's Houdini. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plans.
Yeah, nice job. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
The Magic shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace.
In for Gordon. Azania, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Payne in for Victor Oladipo. The Nuggets trail by 4. Feeds it to Anderson. Screen by Nurkic. Smith against Anderson. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Houdini. Denver getting another shot to go. And the foul called on 3. That's his first foul.
And really just
The Nuggets leading by 5. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here is Livingston. Steps back and shoots. Pass to Fox. The dish to Livingston. 5 to shoot. Fareed a screen on Gordon. Here's Livingston. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Inside. Here's Gordon. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Nuggets making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Vucevic with the boost, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Vucevic. Adams, he's checked in for Fareed. Here's Jokic, guarded by Oladipo. And that one's good, Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 3. Well, Orlando shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's McCollum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers. Adams outside. Pass to Moutier. They set the screen. And the pass to Jokic. Pocket 4. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
To the inside. Vucevic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Houdini, and he goes big with a dunk right over Moody.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. High post Vucevic. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Houdini. He tries for 3. And it's Vucevic missing. Denver in the lead. Pass to Fox. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Houdini. He kicks it to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. About the numbers here for Tobias Harris. First in three-point shooting, and he's in the 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Houdini. He's got 14. Off the screen. They get the rebound. And it's Gordon missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Now, here is Gallinari. He has 6. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. To the middle. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 6.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Fox a screen on Harris. Pass to Fox. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, they've done a great job.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando out in front. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this team played as a...
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Complete domination. What a game for Houdini. He has 14 points now and 3 assists as well. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
So on the floor for Denver. Boudier out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fox. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Moutier. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Floats one up. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Moutier with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. He's got 14. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
A pass to Fox. And it's blocked by Gordon.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Houdini buries a long-range jumper. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Harris against Gallinari. There's the pick. And here's McCollum. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by McCollum. Gallinari's got 9.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Houdini.
Wow.
Steven Adams did
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
Nada não concorda, fica maluco agora mesmo.
Here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. That's tipped, and up the court come the Magic on the break.
Oh, wow. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Houdini. 22 points for him. Oladipo, left side. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, a good one here for Gallinari. 9 points and also a block shot.
For Denver, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. 2 shots. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pick by Vucevic. Off the pick. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Harris, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Now McCollum from deep three-point range. Kane, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Denver also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Adams. Kenneth Faried comes in for Gallinari. And it's Livingston in for McCollum. Here's Houdini. He's got 22. Crafty move outside Gordon. Here's Harris, and it's good. Time running down in the shot clock. Harris has got his second basket.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but...
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight-up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Another steal. Here's Houdini, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for the Magic. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon.
Wow.
And then for Denver. Ryan is checked in for Fox. And it's Anderson in for Mudiay.
Finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Here's Houdini. He's got 26. Shoots from the baseline. Good. Houdini's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Screen by Nurkic. And it's Bryant in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Assist from
1:53 left here in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. 28 points for him.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
He dishes it to Payne. The pass to Houdini. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Harris.
Bias.
Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 19. 1:21 left to play here in the third. Livingston passes to Fareed. Outside Bryant. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's Anderson with the drive. Rejected by Payne. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Vucevic checked in for Smith. The Nuggets trail by 21. And Anderson kicks to Fareed. Anderson outside. Makes it off the glass. Here's Houdini. He has 30. Nurkic with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Fareed. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from this.
Here's Houdini. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Hezonja in at the three. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 14 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
First free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. The Nuggets trail by 21. Now here's Moutier. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Houdini. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
That's his fourth personal foul.
That's good from Houdini.
Free.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gallinari. That's tipped. They recover it. Magic leading by 23. Gordon going around. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Adams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Houdini. Here's Hezonja. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Nuggets trail by 21. Fox passes to Moutier. The drive by Adams. Good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Houdini.
Shooting 2. 3.
Both free throws good from Houdini. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Moutier. Soft touch off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Houdini. Knocked away. It's stolen by Moutier. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Moutier with the ball. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo outside. Passes to Houdini. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Here's Houdini. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Adams. Moutier with the ball. Here's McCollum. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Down low, Vucevic, and it's blocked by Adams. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Moutier dishes to Adams. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he makes the first.
You guys know who you got? All right.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Nuggets trail by 17. Moutier with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Houdini. And he dunks it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
The Magic making a switch here. Payne's checked in, and a switch here also for Denver. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Fox. Faried against Gordon. To the middle. Here's McCollum. Vucevic with the block. Here's Houdini. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Só bola mesmo.
And Orlando has possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 2. Really on that time. And the Magic lead by 18.
There you go again. A nice kick out after he had collapsed on it.
Muita emoção.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari.
Tomara, campeão.
Tries from 10. That one goes. Count it. Gallinari's got 9 points
Oh,
here in the
yeah.
second half. Orlando leading by 16. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. Another shot. Out to Harris. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by McCollum. No good from Houdini. The Nuggets trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series. The team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Houdini. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. I mean, that's a tough break for the DMV. He took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
At the line, shooting 2. Free.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hansbrough comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. And the free throw is good from Houdini. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anderson passes to Bryant. Down low.
Wow.
Here's Livingston.
Magic foul. That's his 4th personal.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Orlando, Sean Livingston. 2 shots.
Livingston hits both of them. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Dishes it to Anderson. He feeds it to Bryant. Back to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. You know he could turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,
é isso aí. Valeu, pessoal. Foi nessa.